I know the art of fight. I know the art of war. That's all I ever studied. That's why I'm so feared. That's why they feared me when I was in the ring. Because that's all I was an annihilator. That's all I was born for. And now those days are gone. It's empty. I'm nothing. I'm working on being the art of humbleness. Can you be with me? That's the reason why I'm crying. Because I'm not that person no more. And I miss them.
What's up, people? Look, man, this is episode 2. We working, man. I don't know about the rest of y'all. We got some things to do over here. I got a brother that I'm about to bring up. I want you to do me a solid. Show love. Make sure you tap into what he got going on after the video is done. It's going to be an interesting one. I'm going to bring him up, let him introduce himself, and we're just going to chop it up for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe to the channel as always. Uh, what's going on, sir? Talk to me.
Hello, my good man. I'm Jangles, Jesse or Jangles.
Salute.
And yeah, man, I've been doing my music for basically my whole damn life.
All right. So let's do this, man. Tell the people where you from. Um, what brought you to social media? What got you into music? Let's just give them a little backstory to who you are as a person.
Well, I'm from Wollongong, Australia, just a bit south of Sydney. Like I said, I've been doing music since as long as I could walk. You know what I mean? First
Okay.
song, like when I was like 3 or 4 years old, I used to sing "Song K San" by Cold Chisel in front of family and friends and stuff.
Okay. All right. Now let me ask you, what genre of music are you uh typically into?
I'd say my style, what I make mostly anyway, it's probably psychedelic sounding stuff.
All right. So you like the laid back, no worries, let's just relax and not stress out type of person. All right.
Yeah, for the most part, anyway.
Gotcha. I've never been to that part of the world before, man. What's the life like over there?
Pretty laid back, really, yeah. Like as a culture, I'd say Australia is fairly chill.
I, I asked because I know somebody who lives over there. I haven't spoken to her in years, but she always had the most relaxed, just enthusiastic vibes. Her energy was always just like magnetic. So I had to ask, just in case I get a chance to go and see the world one day. I would love to come take a visit.
Oh, you definitely should. Don't come during summer though.
Is the weather there the same? Like when you have summer, is it summer or is it like weird? Because like right now it's summer here, but I
Right now
know.
it's winter here.
Okay.
Yeah, like our summer's around Christmas time.
Wow,
Yeah, Christmas is fucking hot.
that's crazy because it's hella cold here during the
Yeah,
winter.
no, it would be.
Yeah.
You
It
get the snowy Christmases. We don't get that around here.
Y'all don't get no snow at all.
Like during the winter, there's a couple areas that do snow. There's probably some snowy places around now, but like that'd be hours away from where I am. I'm on the coast, you know.
Okay. Hey man, I'm excited. I'm excited to have somebody from that part of the world on here, man. I love interacting with new people from various parts of the country, from just everywhere. I love it, and I'm grateful to have you up here. Tell me, who inspired your music?
Well, like I said, the first band that I was ever really into was probably called Chisel.
Right.
But these days, my favorite band at the moment is another Australian band called Tropical Fuckstorm.
Okay. See, I listen to everything, but I'm not familiar with everyone. So
Yeah. Oh,
those are
nobody can be these days.
right. Okay, okay. Do you perform a lot? Are you kind of local? What are you typically doing on your routine when you're processing your material?
Well, I've got a the my sound engineer slash producer is basically the rest of the band. Her and her wife are the backing band for me. We haven't done any live gigs yet, but we've been practicing and we're just about ready to get on stage, I'd say. And
Right.
yeah, like fucking, I've been writing music since I was a teenager, basically. And yeah, I don't know. I've got a second album that's already been like I wrote years and years ago, and it's pretty much all finished and recorded now. It should be coming out some point this year.
That's what's up. What's the writing process like for you? Do you have to be in complete silence? Do you work with people? Do you work alone? Do you have to be in a certain location? How does that go for you?
I'll start an idea on my own, generally. Like, I'll just go down to like I've got a little workspace at my mum's house here. So I'll go down there and just plug into an amp and come up with some riffs or whatever. Make a couple little demo recordings on my phone and shit. And yeah, then I'll bring whatever ideas I've got into the studio, and then we'll sort of hash it out a bit.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
You
Are
know,
you
like yeah. Sorry.
are you good at memorizing your work? 'Cause I can't at all. I'm a poet, but I can't remember my work at all. I have to read everything.
I can memorize it after I've practiced it enough. We'll say, like fucking. I need to write it down at first, and I'll read it and write it. I'll read it back and like practice it day in day out, and eventually, after a few weeks or whatever, I'll have it fucking stuck in the head.
Okay, okay. Maybe I need to start applying that. I just
Yeah, man. Practice makes perfect.
yeah, yeah. Have you ever been to the US? Have you been out here
I've never
any
been outside of Australia.
okay, okay. So I'm not the
One
only
day.
one day, yeah. I thought it was just me. It seemed like everybody is getting on an airplane. I've never been on one before.
I've been on airplanes, but only like within Australia, like up to Queensland and down to South Australia and stuff.
Right. Okay. Okay. So let me see. What I was going to ask you is how long does it typically take you to write a song?
Uh, from start to finish, a month tops, I'd say.
Okay. That means
Well,
you
to get it recorded and released, maybe 2 months.
okay.
Because I'll have it written, but I might not be able to book any time in the studio for an extra couple of weeks or whatever.
Right as a process.
Yeah, well, like I can write it in maybe a week or two, but I'm not the only person that my producer produces.
Right.
She's only got time for me when she's got time for me. So like that can make it take a little bit longer to get the finished product out.
It's understandable. Understandable. What platforms are you on? I know you had to have heard from me on Threads. Like Threads has been probably the best thing to happen to me in a long time. That's where all of my connections have been over the last year.
Yeah, Threads has helped me get a lot of eyes on my music, I gotta say. Threads and Blue Sky as well, actually.
I keep hearing about Blue Sky. I I just can't seem to get the hang of it, you know. And
Yeah.
it's harder when you're just coming on there starting at zero
Yeah.
versus already having people following you.
Yeah. Well, originally I was on Facebook, but I didn't really get much of a following there at all. So I decided, oh, fuck it. I'm just going to try on some other apps, you know? And I've had a lot more success with like Threads and Blue Sky.
Okay. See, I started on Twitter, then I went to YouTube, then I went to Instagram, then I ended up on Threads, and then TikTok. I never was big on Facebook. Facebook never really did anything for me.
Yeah,
But
I just had a Facebook account when I was a teenager, you know what I mean? Like when it was in the early days, sort of thing, like back in the 2010s or whatever. Like just after MySpace fell apart and Facebook came out, I set up a little Facebook account and, you know, I've still got it.
yeah, I have mine. It's just for promotion purposes and stuff like that. But I'm
Yeah, well,
private.
that's what I set up on all the other internet platforms.
Yeah,
My Facebook account's like I've got a Jangles account on Facebook as well, but like I said, I don't really have any reach there. You know,
right.
like I might have 10 followers at most, and they're all probably friends and family.
Yeah, I don't even think any of my family follows me on Facebook. It's fine. I don't use it that much anyway.
Yeah.
But you know. So let me ask this: how do you feel about collaborations? You know, working with other artists and things of that nature. Have you done a lot of those? Are you interested in doing them in the future?
I haven't done much. I've been in various bands and stuff, you know, and but I'm definitely I'm open to. I'd love to do more collaborations with anybody that was wanting what I can do, you know.
Do you think? See, I'm not really familiar with that genre of music. Is it really? Is it that big out there? Is it in high
Well,
demand?
there does seem to be a bit of a revival of like prog rock and psychedelic rock sort of popping up over the past 5 years or so. There's been a few bands from Melbourne mostly that have started to get a fair bit of international attention, and they're of that sort of similar sort of genre as what I'm going for, I guess.
All right, badass photo too. By the way,
Thank
get
you.
I'm gonna get that set up afterwards. Um, I think art comes in many facets. You know, what instruments do you play, or do you? I mean, like outside of. Well, I don't even think I asked, so that's why I'm trying to figure it out. Do you play like anything?
I do a ball basically. I sing, play guitar, play bass, play a little bit of keyboards, basically anything, you know, like throw me an instrument, I'll figure it out.
That's dope. I like that. I never got a chance. I have a guitar right here. I never learned how to play it at all, and I'm mad at.
Man, just do it. Learn a scale or a couple chords or whatever, just do it.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Like
I keep.
everybody who doesn't play guitar thinks it's so hard to learn how to play guitar, but it's really not, man.
So if you're teaching a beginner how to get started, just basic stuff, what would you say to them?
But my advice is just like what got me into it, what I fucking really picked up the guitar with was just learning the blues scale. Standard pentatonic blues scale. If you learn that, then like it opens up the whole guitar for you, really.
Okay. Okay.
Like you can figure out a bunch of chords from it. You can come up with infinite riffs. Like, if you know that scale, then you can play guitar fine, basically.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. I do have some strings that I need to get repaired on there, but
Well, yeah, you need 6 strings for sure.
yeah, because I was messing around with it. I was just being curious to see if I could create my own little combinations on there, and yeah, you can do a lot with only 4. So
Yeah, it's a bit limiting.
yeah, do you have a specific message? Let's say you have the world watching this video, and they are curious about your music, and they want to tap into it. What would you say to them that would welcome them into your lane in terms of, this is what I got, this is something that I think you would be interested in, keep an open mind? What would you say to them?
No, man. I'd say, like, look, I've been doing this shit for a long time, and hopefully I've gotten to a point now where I'm doing stuff that's entertaining, at least, and ideally enlightening. You know, like, I'd like for my music. I've actually got to start getting all the lyrics up on the internet. But I'd like for my music to, help people grow, evolve, and better themselves, and learn who they are, even, I guess.
That's what it's about.
Especially this next album that I'm coming out with. Like, next album's it's a concept album. The whole story is about a magic mirror that makes people see their inner selves, like their true identity or whatever. And each song is just a different person interacting with the mirror and finding out their inner self. And it either fucking makes them change their life or kill themselves, generally.
So basically, look in the mirror. This is a reflection of your decisions in your life. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, that's what the next album's whole story is,
So what was the first one about?
First one was just, honestly, that was just a collection of different songs that I'd written, basically. Like, I had enough songs for 2 albums, but I knew that I wanted to make the Mirror album like a concept album, and I wanted to put a fair bit of effort into it. I wanted to know what I was doing when I was doing that one, so I just used all the rest of the material that I had. I didn't know what else to do with, and I just kind of put it all together, wrote an extra couple songs, and yeah, just came out with the first album. Mostly it was me kind of, here's a little fun fact that's probably important to the whole storyline here. But back in my early 20s, when I was 21, I died from a brain hemorrhage. I'll see if you can see the scar there. But yeah, I one day I went for a swim and my brain just started bleeding out. And so I had to learn how to, like, literally breathe again after that, like, had to learn every single basic motor function, how to walk, talk, all of it, And yeah, after that, I realized that I needed to focus on my music a lot more than I was beforehand. I realized I had to kind of push myself into it and dedicate myself to the craft a bit more. And the first album, in a lot of ways, it was me proving to myself that I could still do it. It was like a testing ground thing of like, yeah, like my rule for myself was I wasn't allowed to call myself a musician until I had my first album released.
I feel you on that.
Like, it was the first album doesn't really have like a specific story. It's just collection of things, songs about lots of different stuff.
Okay.
But the reason that I did it was because I needed to, I just needed to feel like I'd done something with my life.
I get that. One thing I always just think about is, am I happy? Am I doing what I enjoy, or am I going to regret not embracing my gifts or using my voice? You know,
Yeah.
I don't want to be a forgotten memory on the stain of time. You know, so I feel you. Trust me.
You want to mean something. I think we all want to mean something at the end of the day, you know?
Right.
We want our lives to have meant something at the end of it all, you know?
Yeah.
The idea that we could be put here for however many years we end up being here and it being of no significance at all in the end is it's kind of terrifying. It's kind of definitely a miserable thought to consider, you know? I don't think anybody wants that for themselves. Especially not artists and creators and content creators and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's part of the reason that we make art is because, you know, we don't want to just die when we die.
Right. You want. You kind of want to immortalize your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to have that little impact on human history.
Like, you hear that sound? Yeah, that was such and such. That was such. You see that painting? Yeah, that was such and such who did that.
Yeah. And that was like hundreds of years ago or whatever, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I definitely
I think
am.
that's the goal really for all of us is like, has what we've done stood the test of time?
That's cold. That's cold. Yeah, yeah. I think about that a lot. I do. Which is why we're here now. You know,
One.
I felt like even as small as my platform is, it doesn't really make a difference. The difference is doing something that actually matters matters to me, and if I can reach out to people and give them a voice where everybody else refuses to, then I've done my part because I know what it feels like to not be heard. You know,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
hell, as far as I know, most of the people that come through here have already had more light on them than me. But that's not the point. The point is, I like to show love to people. I like to be a part of something that's bigger than just myself.
It's important to have that, man.
Yeah,
Like you gotta have a higher purpose, you know? If you're only in it for yourself, then life gets real shallow, you know?
absolutely, absolutely. Well, look, man. I'm gonna let you close us out. Matter of fact, I'm going to reach out to everybody that I do an interview with. You're the first person I'm gonna ask because I have an idea that I want to do. Since I'm
Alright.
doing this, I want to have me a open mic where I get you guys on the show and y'all get to perform y'all work. A song, even if it's just a song. I want to do a special show where I have the poets on, I have the singers on, and we just rock out for one nice little jam session, man. I think that would be hella
That could be
dope.
fun. That could be real fun, man.
Yeah. So I'm definitely trying to lock that in. I'm gonna reach out to people, but you're the first person now I'm asking about this. So uh hopefully
I'd
we can.
definitely be open to it for sure.
Okay, okay. Um,
I only know how to play and sing like a couple songs, but I can do that.
that's fine. A song is fine, man. We just want to enjoy each other's company, have a good time,
Yeah.
showcase y'all gifts and talents to the viewers. It's all about just making moments and memories in history that you can't get back.
It's all about making an impact on someone out there.
Yeah. So if there's anything that you want to say to the people before we close out, I will turn the mic over to you and let you do your thing, and then we'll just end the show.
My message, if I had one, would just be pursue your goals and your dreams. You know, like if somebody says that you can't do something or if something's not worthwhile, if you want to do something with your life, just do it. Like Shia LaBeouf says, just do it.
And I'm right there with you. Salute to you, sir. I'm going to get your information afterwards. We're going to talk about this little project that I'm trying to throw together here soon.
The little
Um,
live sessions thing, for sure.
yes. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, peoples. You enjoy the rest of your morning, man.
Yeah, you got to send me a link to the channel.
Oh, right. I got you. I'll do that.
But I still got to follow this.
Yeah,
and I want to see this interview as well.
Oh, see, all right, look. So I'm going to put them out in order. This is episode 2. I did episode 3 earlier, and then I have episode 1 to do on Monday. So I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these air during the week. So it'll be all of them in order. Yours will definitely come out this week. I'm going to have all of them come out this week.
It'll be Saturday over there where you are, right?
Yeah, it's Saturday.
Where are you, by the way? Like New York or what?
No, Washington, D.C.
Boston. Cool, man.
Yeah. But I definitely got you covered. Again, thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with us over here.
Well, thank you for interviewing me, man.
Oh,
it's been a very unique experience. I've never done this before, you know, so it's been fun.
We did pretty good, man.
Thanks, man.
I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna shoot you my link, and I'll talk to you soon. Make sure you follow me back or on Threads.
Yeah, and check out Jangles and the Valium Nights on, YouTube, Spotify, wherever you listen to your music.
Oh, I am. I'm gonna follow you. When you follow me on YouTube, shoot me a message somewhere on one of my videos. I'll follow you right back. And I'm gonna go check out your stuff.
Cheers, man.
All right,
awesome.
Cheers, bro. All right, bro.
All right, well, send me that link, bro.
Got you.
I know the art of fight, I know the art of war. That's all I ever studied. That's why I'm so feared. That's why they feared me when I was in the ring. Because I was annihilated. That's all I was born for. And now those days are gone. It's empty. I'm nothing. I'm working on feeling the art of humbleness. Can you be with me? That's the reason why I'm crying, because I'm not that person no more. And I miss